Shane will put that in somewhere.
What's the matter?
I tried to get out all my stuff and then this happened.
You little stuck it.
Let's just leave them there. Call it a day.
Oh, did you get it? Yeah!
Ah, there you go.
Hello? Hello and welcome to today's episode. We apologize for being a little absent. We were waiting on parts, but we finally had some come in. We got our belts. Let me grab the flashlight so you can see what's going on here.
Flashy flash. Flashy flash. Flashlight.
So the boys did get the belts in. We would have videotaped that, but I don't think you want to see us upside down again.
I can officially say I eat crow.
Yes, fancy
Right.
crow belts. Jake, what you got going on over here?
I took the window out last week and I'm going to put it back in now, so it's all happy and...
So now that we got the pain in the pooper.
Yeah, the belts are back in so he can stay alive in the car at least, hopefully.
I did not engineer this car right for replacing belts.
No. So it's just a matter of putting these screws back in and then it's all said and done and Miller time, I guess.
Oh no, Miller time. We're gonna get it off, roll us up in the air. We gotta take the hubs off and we get to install rotors and
So it looks like it's going to be a long day.
safety wire rotors and grease and move
alright.
the bearings and set preloaders.
Lunch is going to be on him, so I don't really care.
I don't have that kind of budget.
Easy.
Good thing we're in here though. It's a little snowy outside.
Yes.
It's not a little. It's a winter wonderland.
That's right.
There. Not good for race cars.
No.
Hey Jake,
Yeah.
when you're done, you wanna clean that window off?
No. Well, you should have done that. You should have said that before I
You
put it
should have
on.
used your new cleaner I got you to clean the inside while the windows were off.
It's in the house.
Well, I can take the window out if that's what you
Oh,
want.
no, we'll leave it for now.
It's
Got
probably
it.
just gonna get dustier.
Yeah.
So we got some parts in. We're finally going to get the stuff back together in the back of the car. We got everything set up here so we can put our rotors on our new floating style hubs, and we'll get that all done and safety wired up. But first, we got to get this car on the jack stand. So to save you that long, boring process of Jake and I getting everything up all sketchy like and get it off these roll-offs, we'll just do it in So now that's all up in the air. We're going to get these rear hubs off and get the old cracked rotors off. And now that we got the right hardware, we're going to get these other good rotors put on and get them safety wired up. And Jake's going to do his favorite job of packing wheel bearings.
Oh, great.
The hubs off. I'll get these bolts out. Nice. Get rid of this cracked rotor that we ran for a couple of years. And a nice set that we've had just sitting here for practicing on. And probably can't see it, but there's some pretty big cracks in this rotor. Make a good discus. Sure you get the right side rotor on the right side. These rotors, instead of just having a bolt that go into the hub, they've got these special, I don't know if you can see it, these special nuts that are captured in this hub so that the rotor will actually float a little bit on the hub. so that we have better heat dissipation. And by doing that with better heat dissipation means that we're going to have the heat from the rotor doesn't get transferred into the hub, so therefore the heat doesn't get transferred into the bearings and start overheating our bearings. At least that's our end goal. So enough jibber jabber, we'll slide on through this and then we'll get it safety wired and we'll come back once we are ready to put them back in.
Well, Jaden's here getting the bolts all torqued to spec, and then he'll use the safety wire to wire those up. We'll check on Snaker over here. Hey, buddy. What are you doing?
Putting grease into these little syringes that we use so he can put grease into the hubs. It's a little easier to put it in with these. So.
And cleaner.
Yeah. It's tedious. It's
Your favorite job?
not really. My favorite job is eating hamburgers and hot dogs at the racetrack. Other than that.
Okay, Randy.
Oh.
So he'll finish filling those up, and then next he'll we'll give him some bearings so he can put the grease in the bearings.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna check on someone else here. Hey, Lucas. What are you doing? Here, let mommy come around the other side.
Fix that.
You got them a little twisted. Make sure they're not twisted, remember? So someone's making a racket over there.
You gotta make sure they're nice and free.
Lucas in here. Hold on. Did you get them fixed?
Yep.
Alright. Lucas is dreaming of driving Daddy's big race car and practicing buckling up inside of it, aren't you?
No. He's just jealous because I got the newer version of the seatbelts he has.
Are yours and Daddy's the same seatbelts?
No.
No? Just a little bit different?
A little bit different.
Yeah. You put the steering wheel on? Practice driving. Can you even reach? We got a little while to grow into this thing. Alright. I think there's safety wiring going on, so let's check.
Oh, cool.
What are we staring at over here?
Me trying to remember how to safety wire.
Well, this is the last one. Jaden's got a safety wire. We'll
For
finish
this
it up.
side.
For the side, yes. We'll finish it up and get it ready to go back in the car. But before he can put it on the car, we'll see how Jake's doing over here. Are you having fun, Jake?
Nope.
What are you doing?
Packing bearings.
With grease.
Yes.
Oh.
That I struggled with the last 15 minutes to put into these things, and now I'm gonna have to do them all over again.
Remember why we do it with a
Spin them.
syringe? Why we pack them with a syringe instead of by hand?
Gets in there better.
So you don't overpack the bearing with grease, because with race cars, unlike your street car, the less rolling resistance, the less friction, the faster it goes, and less friction, less heat, blah, 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 blah. So we pack our bearings. Not only do we pack our bearings, we use a bearing spacer, but when we pack them, we go every other roller. This way it's not over greased and it spins freely. This bearing spacer goes in there and it butts up, and long story short, it sets the preload on your wheel bearings, so when we hit the bearings are a little cold, but they just spin nice and free.
So we got Jake finishing up those.
This one.
So you got one, he's got another one to go. Jane's got the hub, he'll finish up that and we'll put her back together.
And then do it all again for the other side. And then lunch. Or you want to do lunch before we do the other side, Jake?
And let's get this done.
Well,
This is pretty easy.
we could get Subway.
You can get whatever you want, man. I don't care. Anything but McDonald's.
No donuts.
No McDonald's. We're boycotting
How
McDonald's.
much less that? Wait.
Well, the boys have got the rotors on and the hubs on. And we'll get everything back together and ready to go. We're waiting on some axles. And Jake over here is doing more of his favorite job. And who's this?
Got lunch!
Hey!
Break time, Jake!
All right. Done.
You're supposed to get the grease in the syringe. You got more grease on you than the syringe. You gotta look at your shirt, look at your elbows, look at your other arm.
Oh, it's clean.
Uh,
Good thing he's got towels going on.
I got my own little mess over here.
Oh well. We're gonna eat and then we'll come back.
Jaden's checking off his list. What do you got done today?
Doesn't seem like we got a lot, but we got a decent amount with getting our seat belts in, the seat all bolted in. We got hubs all done and whatnot. We just gotta wait on our old buddy Walt from Walt Fab to quit snowmobiling and get my part shipped out, but we know he's enjoying life. So it's not like we're racing tomorrow, we're racing in May, June. So it's only January still. But Junior's in here loving up the seat and the seat belts. He's passed right out. I don't know if you can see him.
Can't quite see.
But he's out cold like a light. And then Jake's all filled up from all the Subway and loving his hat. Small things amuse small minds. Apparently our lens is very dirty. So we're going to call it a day and hope more parts show up this week. And soon enough, they'll show up for the mini truck. But until then, please like and subscribe. And always awake. What are you going to do down below? Power nap helped me.
Hi, Jake.
See ya!
Thanks for watching today.